Do you think Rihanna's gonna change maternity fashion?
No, I certainly hope she doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not walking around with my stomach out like that. I can't. I'm a regular person. So maybe the tweet today saying that her fits aren't as full as people think, but I think her fits are nice. It's always the people that say that too. Then you go on their page and they're wearing like Against All Odds or like Aeropostale or like Abercrombie or like American Eagle or like Fashionable because that's like the new age version.
If you look at the root of anybody, like the way anybody dresses, if you're going to strip down everything, nobody dresses fly.
Nobody does. They really don't.
Like,
because everything's inspired by something else and everything is pretty basic. Like,
no, I mean in that sense, like there's no piece of clothing that anybody put on that was just like the most magnificent thing that you've ever seen. Like at the end of the day, no matter who you are, like A$AP Rocky looks better in a retro vintage t-shirt than you do because he has money and you associate his style with having money and success.
I think though, because there was like that video I showed the other day with all the models walking around, and I was like, maybe I should wear lashes less. Remember I was saying that? But then everybody in the video was, I mean, people in the comments were like, it's so crazy how basic their outfits are, but they're not. And like people were saying like it's because they're models. So I feel like same thing with like A$AP or like the models. It's like a fire look is beyond the fit. Like a fit that you wear and someone else wear, you guys can have the same exact outfit on and it looks different on one person. Because obviously there's a lot of elements. It's how, you're obviously your figure, how you're shaped. Two is how you carry yourself. Because somebody who's confident just has a different way of like existing. And then it's your face. Your face is a part of your outfit. And like a lot of people just don't have that look. Like some people just have that look that looks like fashion, Like some people just look like mysterious or like fashion. Like I feel like a lot of like streetwear people, like us, it's like,
I'm not a streetwear person. I don't even wear streetwear.
No, but it's still kind of like a variation of streetwear.
I don't wear a variation of streetwear.
But like for girls, especially, I feel like a lot of us have like this look where like obviously a lot of them are skinny. So I'll be like, okay, I'm skinny tall. Yeah, a lot of us got that look. Only thing I wish that's my boobs are smaller because a lot of them have the smaller boobs and I hate my boob size. It's crazy. I was so flat chested my whole life until like maybe senior year of high school.
I feel like everything about you has been like that. You always want something.
I've always wanted boobs.
You always want something them. And then you hate it.
I wish I was A cup again. They were so cute and chic. Like,
I remember you were wearing those gloves today, and I was like, I remember you a year ago killing girls about those gloves. I specifically remember it because when I was trying to do the Kalo Studios launch, and then I showed you a pic of they were pink, but you were like, you hate girls that wear those gloves, and now you're wearing the gloves
because they're warm. Baby, stop! You're embarrassing me. I didn't say that. I said that because they were pink. I said that because they were pink.
That's not what you said. You said you hate that girl.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, it's because when we were talking about Ariana Grande and how she wears them and stuff.
Yeah, because probably it wasn't the look that like I was going for.
Yeah, but now it is. So now you like them, but then you're gonna hate them a year from now. Just like how you just bought a whole pack of lashes, and then you see people not wearing lashes, and you're like, I don't want to wear lashes anymore.
No, first of all, I can show you a picture from like 3 months ago where I wasn't wearing lashes. I switched up all the time. Literally, I'm known for switching up my looks like all the time. I'm still gonna wear those big lashes. Of course I am.
I don't think I'm gonna wear lashes anymore.
No, those lashes are popping. I'm still gonna wear them, but I just go through. I go through my phases of like what I like and what I don't like. Doesn't mean I completely throw them out. But was I wearing lashes here? Was I wearing lashes this day? No, I wasn't. And when was this picture taken? November 26th. Oh, exactly 3 months ago. So don't play with me before I smack you in this camera. Anyway, this was cute though. This was a look. I was so cute this day. But anyway, I feel like a lot of us, like people who are like into my like have the same style as me, we just have like this edgy look. Like I have my big eyelids. Like I feel like that's like different. Like a lot of girls don't have big eyelids. A lot of girls have like small eyelids. And I just feel like my big eyelids is like a distinct look. I feel like like what's her name? Lucy Unicorn. She has the big eyelids too. It's like something that adds depth. So I just feel like girls have a certain look, and I feel like you have like that look that the guys have. Like it's like a mysterious look in your face.
Nah, first of all, don't try to throw me into everything. Because one thing about you that you do is that like I'll be mad regular, and then you'll just try to throw me in like, oh no, you're different. And it's like no,
I'm talking about the guy look versus the girl look. The guy, guys with big eyelids scare me. Like that's not the look of the streetwear look. Like Luca got small eyelids. Like the streetwear look is more like you got like the thick eyebrows, the thick lashes, like.
Being a human,
unique features. You have a little cheekbone. No, because I'm saying like some guys like they don't like if some guys like that guy that
I don't look like a model.
No, but that guy who was that video of him dressing like edgy and he was like modeling and he was like swinging his hair around. Everybody was laughing at him. He don't got the street like he don't got that edgy look. His face didn't have it, so it made it look super corny. Like he couldn't get that Cardi effect because Cardi had a different look in his face. So I think that's why, like you said, but an A$AP would have fit like A$AP. So you could look at him and be like, wow, this outfit's actually super basic. But it's just because he has a look. he has a
But
swag. He has an aura, and not everybody has that.
Basic. Like,
but that's my point. That like, what makes your outfit elevated is your face, your hair, your jewelry.
I don't even think it's their face, because there's some there are some models that I would be like, okay, they're not like what you would consider socially beautiful or whatever people would perceive them as being.
Like I know the word you're trying to say. Like it's like
the standard of beauty.
Yeah, like they look. It's like a specific word. They look It's like a specific word. Oh my god. Unconventional.
Yeah, which it doesn't even mean ugly. It's just like you wouldn't look at them and
not
be
traditional.
Like, "This is the most beautiful person I've ever seen." Not that I'm beautiful. Not trying to sound like that, but like
even his fit, like it's mad basic.
Which is fine.
But it's just like he has like the swag.
But people be like, yo, then you got people on Google like, yo, what t-shirt was he wearing? And it's like, you feel that way because when you're looking at any of these people, you're looking at money and success and status, and that's like blocking people's view as to what they're really wearing. Like,
yeah, because like Rihanna's outfit, right? I don't like it personally. If someone else wore this, people would kill it.
Like if I threw on a bunch of random patterns and colors and stuff like that, and I walked up and down a college campus, I would look nuts. But if I had followers and status and people know who I am and I walked up and down Soho, I would be the flyest person in the world. Like,
cause let's break down ASAP's fit right here, right? He's wearing just a plain zip up jacket. It's probably something like helmet or something, right? It's probably Raf. What's that t-shirt? I can't tell. This is a plain t-shirt, right? Those like boxing looking gloves. Some leather pants, Adidas shoes. And a Gucci luggage. If you really look at this isn't a bad fit. I mean, it's not bad, but it's regular.
Yeah, everything is regular.
Now you look at Rihanna's fit and it's like, okay, Chinese dragon pants with this purple thing, whatever that is on her head. It's like, I don't like it personally. The fit's it's kind of ugly. Like that girl's tweet who said her fits are kind of ugly. Some of them, yeah, but who am I to judge? She still has a good fashion, like for the most part. And her fashion is subjective. But I don't know. Like I said, it's a combination thing. So it's like, yeah, it's because she has status. But she'll, I feel like Rihanna also is like pretty. So it's like pretty people get off a lot more than, and she has a nice body.
It's because of her fame.
Yeah, no, but the fame is the biggest thing.
That's the number one thing. Because if she was pretty and just nobody knew who she would still look crazy.
Some of the outfits.
People would still think that she was crazy because it's only acceptable for people to wear those extravagant over the top outfits when they're notable and have money.
But can you admit some of Rihanna's outfits are fire though? Some of them.
Not my particular taste, but I would have to
not these. Her pre-pregnancy outfits. Like all the pictures of her being in Soho.
I would have to see some examples. I'm not saying that she can't dress, but I think that with like some of her stuff, like we do have to, like it is a thing. Like a t-shirt is a t-shirt.
I mean, yeah, some of her stuff is kind of bad though. Cause like, look at this. And the funny thing is because it's just Rihanna. Cause let anybody else, like let someone that like it's not like loved by all, walk around with their stomach out like that. People would kill it. They'd be like, that looks so tacky. But it's because it's Rihanna. It's
the status.
It's so edgy and different, and she's a trendsetter.
And brave.
And she's changing fashion.
And this is no Rihanna hate. Be very clear.
No, we love Rihanna.
It's just to
I like this fit.
To highlight. Yeah, I think that looks horrible.
I think this was like her wearing some Versace stuff. Or this just came out. Like I feel like some brand, I think it was Versace. They just came out their fall winter 2022, and it looked like similar to this. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this was a iconic look.
Yeah, that's probably her best outfit ever.
Swarovski dress.
Now, obviously, if anybody wore that outside walking down the street, you would look nuts. But
I mean, some of her outfits are bad though. Like I don't like this at all.
But that's what I said before. I was like, fashion has become, let me throw, and this is not specific to Rihanna, but fashion has become, let me throw a bunch of random things together and then go outside. And
people took that whole you shouldn't match everything too far. Because, yeah, like you don't have to match for an outfit to be fleet. Like you could, like it's literally color palettes. Like you could literally pick a random color from your shoe and associate it somewhere else. Or like a color that's similar on the same, like the wheel, like there's colors that literally coincide with each other. Like there's literally colors that like Like for me, it's like orange. I feel like and like the Yeezys I just wore. Like those are like colors that don't match necessarily, but they look good together. They complement each other. So I feel like people take that too far. But the whole you don't need to match colors and patterns, and they just throw on anything. And it's like okay, you try to take like do too much. And some people do that. Like you said, they'll throw on like 4 different coats and like every accessory that they have, and then they'll throw on like a scarf and then like a balaclava and then put on some chunky shoes and have some socks that are showing. It's like, okay, you did too much. But I don't know. At the end of the day, it's hard because fashion is so subjective that who are any of us to talk on it? Like, do you think there's a general consensus of people who are good fashion?
I still differentiate fashion and style. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Fashion is fashion. It doesn't matter what how you personally dress. That's always going to be a thing. Style is subjective, and who cares?
Yeah.
But
they're both subjective.
Nobody put on like the next, like they put on some alien type T-shirt that we never seen before. Like people's outfits aren't like that. People just look at people that are famous. It's like the same reason why outfits are so easily replicated. Should explain that. It's
so cringe. Like, I seen a tweet say something that's like, Bottega green is finally out of style. I'm like, ew. Because like, first of all, it's like you should never, like, why was that even a style to follow anyway? Like, just do you. And like to say that it's out of style and like, ooh, thank God. It's like, why? Why are you saying thank God? Like, why can't people just still wear it if they wanted to? Like, you know that green I'm talking about. The bags and the shoes. They call it the Bottega green. Like, that's just so cringe to me that you even like tweeted that. It's like, but it's just, oh, like, have you seen that skirt from like Miu?
No.
It's this mini skirt that everybody is saying is about to be the next thing for like the summer. Look, that's the first thing. Miu spring that's going viral for spring. Oh my God. I'm telling you, you're going to see this everywhere. $2,000 skirt. And this is ugly. It's so ugly. But this is like the picture that went viral. This fit.
Yeah, but look at her though. That's why.
No, it looks fire on her for sure. But look at this. I just quoted the other day. It's just now, like you said, the replication because look, Fashionable is already at it. That's nasty. That is so nasty. That is so nasty. And people are gonna wear the Fashionable version and be thinking they like flee. And that's like when I feel like fashion is not subjective or style's not subjective because you're literally copying a runway look and getting the dupe for it. And it's like, I'm sorry, like I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said fashion.
I'm judging you.
Fashion is not subjective.
When you're stealing, basically, or trying to have a look that you can't really afford. Like, why are you wearing the dupe version of it? Like, I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. I do not agree with dupes or fakes. I don't. Like, people will go kill me for that because they'll be like, who cares if I buy a fake? It's like, I care. It might not mean nothing to you, but I care because that's like a slap in the face. That's so disrespectful to and that's like whack. Like, you do not feel whack walking around with the dupe of the real thing. Cause you know if you could afford it, you would buy. Like, so they swear they buying because they want to. It's like, no, you're the stupid ones. You guys are spending the money, girl. That doesn't even cover a paycheck. That's nothing for me. Like, just because that's expensive to you don't mean it's expensive for me. I hate when people use that argument.
That's expensive to you. I'm not gonna let you.
Oh no, that Miu skirt. No. I'm not talking about the skirt. I'm not talking about the skirt. Whoa, it's expensive to me, but that's like about a paycheck right there. But for some people, that's like 3 months of work. Like, that's just one check. So I'm not talking about the skirt in specific. I'm talking about just anything. Like, the people will say that about bags, and I'll be like that's kind of like crazy. How you gonna say that? Like, how you gonna call somebody stupid for spending money just because they have it? Like, that's how am I stupid? You're the stupid one clearly because you don't know how to make money. Anybody who don't know how to make money is stupid in my opinion. Because anybody who knows how to make money is smart in some way.
You just be saying shit. Like, what? How does that even make sense? Stupid people make money all the time. Making money is not a difficult task. You could go
exactly. That's my point. I don't mean intellectual. I don't mean school smart. That's my point. Smart doesn't mean book smart. Smart just means you smart. You know how to hustle. You could be dumb as a brick, but still have street smarts and make money. You could still know how to scam. It's still you smart at scam. Yeah,
we condoning scamming.
I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying that you're smart at scam. I'm just saying anybody who's that's just how I feel. Anybody who's broke is broke because they don't know how to. They're not smart enough to know how to make money. Because you can make money anywhere. Unless you're a kid or in poverty. That's two things. If you're under 18 or in poverty, then yeah, you got excuses. But yeah. But yeah, you see Fashionable. Everybody's like, I'm calling it now. There's gonna be so many looks with that, and everybody's gonna be like, edgy. I'm from the 1999. Like, I'm calling it now. And they just be so quick with it. They shouldn't even be allowed to do these things at all. Like, how come can designers sue for this?
Not if they didn't
trademark it. I bet, look, this lady said we had a big storm coming. Cause people would know.
Well, it's not even a trademark. It would be a patent.
Like, look at Vanity Fair. Like, it's literally about to be a thing, and it's just I won't be participating. Even though I would eat because that's a skinny girl fit.
You're not paying for it,
huh?
So how would you participate if it's $2,000?
Oh, for sure. That's the thing. I'm not buying the $2,000 one. I'm saying if I did want to buy it though, I would eat the OG one. It's like, I'm all for the low waist stuff lately. Clearly, I'm wearing low waist stuff today. I would eat, but I'm not buying a $2,000 skirt, and I'm not buying a dupe. And it's not even that flea. It's not my style. But I don't know. People always be like, oh, why do you guys care so much? Like when people say stuff like what we're saying, but it's like I care because I just don't like when people fake it. If you go to be a trend jumper and just ride the wave, then that's cool. But then don't be on Instagram talking about Mrs. Put It On, or I'm this fashion expert. Like, don't call yourself that when you're not. You're literally a trend follower. You're not. You don't even know anything about fashion. I already told you last podcast. I dabble in trends sometimes. I don't think nothing's wrong with you being into fashion and still dabbling into trends. I do that. I openly admit I dabble into trends sometimes. Like, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. But I genuinely have an interest in it further than dabbling into trends. What's funny?
Because you're arguing with something I didn't even say.
Dude, what are you laughing
telling
at?
on yourself.
No, because you're laughing. I know what you're going to say. Babe, we've been together 7 years. I know you.
What was I going to say?
You're going to make jokes about me.
What was I specifically going to say?
The Arc'teryx hat?
No, that's actually not where I was even going.
You get my nerves. Like, can you literally the gaslight?
I literally was not even going to say, I swear to God, I was not going to say anything about you following trends.
Then what were we laughing at?
It's okay.
No, see, now you can't say it because you don't want me to be right. Gaslighter.
No, I didn't. What was the thing that you said? Because it wasn't about trends. You said
people will wear stuff that they'll just strictly wear trends. Like, they just follow trends. You see their whole style and their whole thing is literally a trend.
No,
but then their caption be like, Mrs. Put It On. Or their caption would be like, I'm a fashion expert, fashionista.
Oh, that's what it was. The fashion expert thing. That's what I laughed at.
Why are we laughing at that? You've seen it? You've seen someone say it?
No.
Or it'd be the people who dress like that, like who follow trends, and then there'll be critics. Like, they'll be like the biggest critics on people's fashion. I'll be like, girl, please look in the mirror. Please. Because what exactly are you wearing that's so extravagant?
Well, who cares?
That's what I'm just saying.
No,
that's
but
my point.
You care. You do care.
I don't. No, I just told you. Oh my God, babe. We just were saying that. I was just saying, people always ask, oh, why do you care though? And I was saying the only reason I care is because I just don't like people fronting about being a fashion expert. That's the only reason I care. And it doesn't bother me. It's not like I'm losing sleep. But if I go on Instagram and I see your caption talking about the biggest fashion expert on the planet, and then you wearing your whole outfit is a Fashion Nova, which Fashion Nova in general is literally a copy of every other designer. They don't come up with any original design. Everything that they put on that site is literally a copy or biting off of another designer. Literally, whether it be a small designer, whether it be a huge designer, a household name designer, everything that's on their site is them biting. And if you consume that consistently, like, you literally don't have, you can't speak on fashion expert, because you could easily put together a fit on any other website or just Etsy or go to Depop and buy vintage stuff. You could literally put together an outfit that's way cheaper than Fashion Nova, and it'd be flyer in a Fashion Nova. So if that's all you shop at is Fashion Nova, and that's your whole wardrobe, then I don't want to see no caption about you, the fashion expert, because you're not.
How is Fashion Nova different than Shein?
I didn't use Shein as an example. I said,
no, I'm asking you a question.
Oh, how's it different? It's not. It's just cheaper, and it's exploitative labor. But I will say with Shein, I feel like Shein has, I don't know, there's something that with them that, like, yeah, they still copy a lot of trends, but they also do have a lot of stuff that's like not trends at all. And it's just random stuff. You're like, what is this? Like, why is this on the site? So, but like, you go to Fashion Nova, it's strictly all trends. I feel like Shein's like a mix of stuff, but it's still that mixture of whatever, like Western, or is it Western or Eastern fashion, like whatever their fashion is, like in Asia and stuff. Like, they have different fashions over there, and that's where the brand is founded in or whatever. But no, Shein's not much different either. Like that's why for me personally, I use Shein for basics. I like anytime I use any of these sites, like Pretty Little Thing, Shein and stuff, it's usually for basics. Like this shirt's from Shein. I just needed a plain black short sleeve shirt. What? Can you stop? Like you get on my nerves. And the fucking gloves. If you want me to say the gloves are from Shein too, yeah, the gloves too. Like, yeah, you get on my nerves. Cause why would I spend a lot of money on gloves? Like $2.
Put your hands on me.
I didn't. But then the jacket is from Tokyo 7 and his wise is Yoji. I don't know what his name is. Yoji Yamamoto, whatever his name is.
Fashion expert.
Did I say I was a fashion expert? I never call myself that. That's why I'm judging people who do. I'm still learning. I'm not no expert. I'm like intermediate. I just never knew how to say his name. Yoji Yamamoto. Yamamoto. How do you say it? Just tell me. But this is Wise. This is one of his brands. And you helped me pick it out. Okay, it's a Shein shirt. I kind of needed the basics, but this is still my own style. This is my own. This is not even a trendy jacket right now. Who's wearing this? I am. Because it's me. With some low-rise jeans. You said I look like I'm from Hot Topic. I don't really care. And you want to try to play rock music? No, because you just get on my nerves. Like, I don't want to break
Never
your
said
fingers.
Hot Topic.
No, you played rock music earlier when I put the outfit on. And you just get on my nerves.
I don't know what Hot Topic is.
You know what Hot Topic is. I brought you in there to get... Wait, don't act like you don't know what Hot Topic is. Like, freshman year wasn't there stealing...
Stealing? From
Yeah.
Hot Topic?
Oh, that wasn't Hot Topic. What store was that? Spencer's. Stealing... Don't act like you was in there stealing handcuffs. Turn it off, Alex. For real, you get on my nerves. The glasses doesn't make it. The glasses doesn't make it look like that style.
It does make it look like that style.
Nope. Okay, these the glasses are from like the 90s. So like the Biggie glasses, like from Versace. This is like similar shape. But I just didn't want the Versace ones because ew, I hate the emblem. Gaudy AF. This is more like me, you know, black and white. $400 for the glasses.
Thank you guys for watching.
Well, no, let's wrap up the fashion thing and then we go. But yeah, fashion is subjective.
No, it's not.
And anybody who shops at Fashionable. Oh yeah, like I was saying too, the main thing, like I said, I like people who could go. Like you could go to any place. You could go to Buffalo Exchange. You could go to, like I said, Depop, and you could find like unique stuff for like $10, way cheaper than Fashion Nova. So like I said, anybody who shops strictly at Fashion Nova can't speak on fashion, and that's my opinion. It's funny that it's called Fashion Nova when it should just be called Biting Nova. It should just
boo. Tomato.
Copy Nova. It should be called Unoriginal Nova because you're not no Fashion Nova. You unoriginal biter, but no mind your own. Like you sit on that site, like all right, let's refresh Fashion Nova trends. Okay, this is what's trending. At the cart. Look like every other girl. Like you guys not get tired looking like every like. I always say this, like the people not feel like whack, feeling like looking like every other person. Like there should be no reason you see the same 20 fits. Like I feel like I would feel so whack. Like that's why I said I dabble in trends, but I never copy an outfit verbatim. I only did that once ever. I really thought that outfit was fire. That girl, like that she did it, and her outfit wasn't even traditional either. It was one of these fashion girls I follow. But like I don't understand how people could literally copy a whole look bit by bit down to the accessories and makeup, the whole outfit, and not feel whack. Like I said, I dabble into trends, but I take bits and pieces of what I like. Like I said, I just showed you an example now. Yeah, I'm wearing the gloves that the girls are wearing and the low-rise jeans. But this jacket is something that I just found at the thrift shop that I liked, and it's Wise, and I just think it's fire. And I added on, and then the Architects hat I added on too. Like people aren't wearing the Architects hat with an outfit like this. Like I'm throwing whatever I want together and creating my own thing. And then my distinction for me is accessories. I love accessories. You can never catch me without earrings or necklaces or earrings. Go to any picture since I've been on the internet since 2009, and I have jewelry on every freaking picture. You could not find one picture of me without jewelry on. I can guarantee you, unless it was track. Even track pictures, I used to wear earrings in my track pictures. Like I love jewelry, and that's me. And yeah, but people will copy your outfit bits by bit, and don't go to my vacation pictures.
Wait, what? I'm not even on your page.
Yes, you are. Then go open Instagram.
I'm not on your page.
That's my This freak.
This is not
You were just on my page.
No, it's not on your page.
Oh my god, you always judging me.
You could go to my searches. You're for sure not in my searches. I promise you.
Whoa, I'm so offended. Not mind your searches. Don't get slapped, Alex, on this camera. Don't.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been the A Couple of Things
You should have put
podcast
your
where
2
we
cents in
talk
because you're the
about
real
a
fashion
couple of things.
expert.
No, because I don't give a fuck about how people dress, and we are out of here.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I literally don't ever talk about how people dress ever. We just had this conversation the other day.
But from a fashion expert standpoint, can you give your opinion on what do you think?
I'm not a fashion expert.
On people waiting for trends.
Well, fashion is trends, so.
Yeah, but who sets those trends? Miu came out with this, and they set the trend. Miu is the trendsetter. They don't follow trends. They created the trend. Even though fashion is recycled, this is definitely early 2000, 1999.
Well, they're not a new company.
They're not. I never said that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but they still what's it called? And oh my god, I can't talk. Innovate. Like these fashion brands still do innovate usually every season. They'll steal stuff from sometimes from their older looks, but they usually do innovate. I mean, you take like Jack Moose for example, right? Remember we watched like the timeline. And a lot of the stuff there were similarities. They're like, oh, like remember he was like this show. He took the bag from this show and just made it bigger. Like, and there's a lot of similarities along Jack Moose's stuff, but there are like innovative things that like you got to give people their like flowers. Like those are the real fashion people, the ones who come up with the stuff, come up with designs, come up with the trends. Like Kanye, for example. Don't realize, but I'm saying who's seen those alien looking shoes? People were clowning them. Not everybody wearing them. Like I thought they were ugly. So those are the real fashion people, in my opinion. And I think people who are really fashionable is people who put their own stuff. Like that. Like I said, I consider you fashionable because you not only wear whatever you want to wear, you also are educated in what you're wearing, which is a big thing. I think a big component.
I'm not fashionable, and I'm not stylish either.
You are though.
I'm not. I just wear. I don't even know what I wear.
No, but in terms of fashion in my definition is like the knowledge of what you're wearing. I feel like to be fashionable, you have to have knowledge on what you're wearing. To be stylish, you just have to put together a good fit. Because you can put together a good fit and not know what you're wearing. I think that's stylish. But to be fashionable, you have to also have that education. And I think that's what you are. Because you'll wear something and you tell me right away what it is, what year, and like, what do they call it? Like what? Like, the fall, winter 20, what's that considered? Like what season? Yeah. You'll know what season it's from. You'll know like what it's made of, the material, all that. I consider that fashionable because fashionable has to consist of the education aspect. Stylish is like knowing how to really put together a fit. So.
I'll just be buying clothes, then I put them on. That's it.
Alex, you're not doing this. Because you literally sit for hours and do your research and stuff and scroll on Grill for 25 hours of the day.
Do I?
Yes. Every time I look over, I'm like, oh, he's on Grilled again.